Human anatomy and body systems. The 11 human body systems are as follows. Nervous system, integumentary system, respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system, skeletal system, muscular system, circulatory system, endocrine system, reproductive system, lymphatic, immune system. The circulatory system. Purpose: to deliver oxygenated blood to the various cells and organ systems in your body so they can undergo cellular respiration. Cell type. Muscle. Major organs and their functions. Heart, the major muscle of the circulatory system, pumps deoxygenated blood into the lungs, where it gets oxygenated, returned to the heart, and then pumped out through the aorta to the rest of the body. Valve regulate the flow of blood between the chambers. Image of the circulatory system. The nervous system. Purpose: to coordinate the body's response to changes in its internal and external environments. Nerve major organs and their functions. Brain, control center of the body, where all processes are relayed through. Consists of cerebrum, controls thought and senses, and cerebellum, controls motor functions. Spinal cord, sends instructions from the brain to the rest of the body and vice versa. Any organism with a major nerve cord is classified as a chordate. Nerves conduct impulses to muscle cells throughout the body. The respiratory system. Purpose: to provide the body with a fresh supply of oxygen for cellular respiration and remove the waste product carbon dioxide. Major organs and their functions. Nose, internal entry and exit point for air. Pharynx, serves as a passageway for both air and food at the back of the throat. Larynx, your voice box. As air passes over your vocal cords, you speak. Trachea, the windpipe, or what connects your pharynx to your lungs, a piece of skin called the epiglottis, covers the trachea when you swallow, preventing food from entering. Bronchi, the two large passageways that lead from the trachea to your lungs, one for each lung. The bronchi are further subdivided into bronchioles. Eventually, the further subdivisions lead to tiny air sacs called alveoli. Alveoli are in clusters, like grapes. Capillaries surrounding each alveolus is where the exchange of gases with the blood occurs. Lungs contain the alveoli, bronchi and connective tissue. The diaphragm is the muscle that causes you to breathe. Hiccups are involuntary contractions of the diaphragm. Image of the respiratory system. The digestive system. Purpose: to convert food particles into simpler micromolecules that can be absorbed into the bloodstream and used by the body. Major organs and their functions. Mouth, to chew and grind up food. 1. Saliva also begins the chemical breakdown. Esophagus, pipe connecting mouth to stomach. Stomach, secretes an extraordinarily strong acid that leads to breakdown of food. Once the food is broken down in the stomach and mixed with digestive juices, it is called chyme. Pancreas secretes digestive enzymes, produces the hormone insulin that regulates blood sugar levels, also help neutralize stomach acid. Liver produces bile, which breaks down fats in foods. Gallbladder, pouch-like organ that stores bile for future use. Small intestine, after digestion is complete, the chyme enters the small intestine where it is absorbed into the bloodstream. The chyme is propelled along by folded surfaces called villi. On the intestine, large intestine, removes water from the chyme and gets the waste ready for excretion. The image of digestive system. The lymphatic, immune system. Purpose: to remove infectious diseases and other pathogens from the human body. Celltype, epithelial. Major organs and their functions. Skin, also called the integumentary system. The skin is the body's first line of defense. White blood cells recognize disease agents, antigens, and create antibodies to tag and remove these antigens. Phagocytes are the white blood cell type that actually eats and destroys these antigens. Lymph nodes help restore fluid lost by the blood and return it to the circulatory system. Spleen produces and stores white blood cells. Thymus, site of white blood cell maturation. Hair functions: absorbs radiation from the sun that may be harmful, reduces loss of heat, filters out dust and dirt, shows gender, sensitive to movement. Nail functions: protects tips of fingers or toes, helps pick up small objects, enhances sensation of the finger by acting as a counterforce. Scratching. Endocrine system controls all the metabolic activities of the body, made up of a series of glands, organs which produce and release chemical messengers, generally into the bloodstream. The chemical messengers are called hormones and they affect the behavior of cells. Only cells with receptors respond to hormones. The excretory system. Purpose: to rid the body of wastes, including excess water and salts. Major organs and their functions. Kidneys, the main organs of the excretory system. Waste-laden blood enters the kidney and the kidney filters out urea, excess water and other waste products, which eventually travel out of the kidney as urine. Eventually they travel through the ureter to the urinary bladder. Rectum. Solid food waste travels out of the body through the rectum. The excretory system. The skeletal system. Purpose: to provide structure and support to the human body. Bones are where new blood cells are generated, in the marrow, and require the mineral calcium for strength. The reproductive system produces, matures, nourishes, and stores gametes for the first 6 weeks of development. Male and female embryos are identical. At the 7th week, if a Y chromosome is present, the testes develop and begin to produce androgens, hormones that cause male physical characteristics and reproductive structures to develop. Male reproductive system. Female reproductive system. The muscular system. Purpose: works with the skeletal and nervous system to produce movement. Also helps to circulate blood through the human body. Muscular system. Muscles work in antagonistic pairs opposite each other, and are always in a state of slight contraction. Muscles always pull. Bones do not push them. The microscopic look of muscle in our body. This is how skeletal system works with other systems in our body. That's all. I know you have learned a lot of things about the organ system. Till our next lesson, don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Goodbye.